So in this video, guys, I'm going to be taking a look at this product here. It's Retouch4me's latest editing suite. It's called Apex. Now, I've tried some of their products in the past. Let's move on to this one, and then I'll give my thoughts as I go along. This is the window you get once you've downloaded the software. It's available for Mac and for PC. And the first thing I have noticed is it will not accept a RAW file, which is strange for some reason. I don't know. Anyway, so I've changed it to JPEG format. This picture, it's the picture that I use quite a lot because she's got quite a few blemishes, etc. And we can see how good the product is, in my opinion. You get with this screen here and it says start retouching. Now this is all cloud-based. It uploads a file. Now this was it's a 17 meg file that we're dealing with today. And it takes a while. I'm going to do it all live, real time. We can see how long it takes. Now, first off, straight off the bat, it's pretty slow, in my opinion. Now, you know, it might be new and they're getting the servers up and running, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. But it's just off-putting straight away when things take this amount of time. Right, okay, so it's loaded. Now at the moment I've got 20 credits to have a go with this product, and then from there you can buy, I guess, more credits. Let's just have a look. So we've got, similar to Evoto sort of thing, we've got 200 retouches for £20 a month. Aspiring pros, we've got $35 a month for 500 retouches. Again, it's honestly, I know they've got to do it, I guess, on some things, but all this paper subscriptions, and it runs out. They should just give you one price, unlimited, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, that aside, you know, we can rant about that. We want to see how good the product is. Right, so we're going to turn everything off. And then we've got the original image. And the first thing we're going to do is the heel. So we'll go on to the heel one here. That's at 100%. As you can see, it's removed that blemish there and the majority of those blemishes here. Now, in 2025, it should be able to fix most of the blemishes, etc. on the face. Now, even Capture One, again, one price you pay, and then it's got a retouch feature built in. And let's have a go with the blemishes. It does a similar job to something we've got to keep paying for. Dark circles, let's get rid of them. Even the skin. So this is one payment product. And it's done a similar job to what this one, well, it looks a little bit better actually. I'll leave both pictures at the end and we can judge for ourselves. Okay, so that's the healing. Now we've got the lifting one here, which is plumping the lips and just lifting the photo just a little bit, which is, you know, I mean, again, if you'd not seen anything before, and you were trying this for the first time, and this was the only product available, you'd be thinking, wow. But I've tried most of them, and again, you know, let's have a look what else we've got in here. So we've got femininity. Okay. Let's bring that up. Smoothing. And we've got a hair volume one in here as well. Again, it's doing the sides like it should do, and the top of the head. So we will bring that up to around about there. We've got dodge and burn. That's just dodging and tidying up. Let's have a look in here. Skin only, warmth. We can warm the picture up as well if we want to. Let's go and have a look at the eye vessels next, I think. That's one that we do need to... Now, I've noticed it's making these eyes look jagged. Let me just look. That, it shouldn't do that. So it's, look, if you look at the eye, that's it off, the original. Excuse me. And then it's giving it a jagged appearance. Now we will see once we export it if that disappears, but That isn't that good. Okay, so we're going to go into the eye vessels. Again, it's took away some. It's cleaned them up. You know, that's quite acceptable for me because you don't want them looking too white. Eye brilliance. Let's get that one on. Yep, again, doing a nice job. But that pixelated eye, let's just see once we export it, it's going to be an issue for me and for anyone. Skin tone. What does that one do? Let's have a look. Skin only. You see, I can't really see any difference from that one. Mattifier just gets rid of those highlights. I'd rather keep them. Skin tone mattifier. Whiten teeth. We've no teeth on show. Fabric, so it's going to clean the fabric up just a little bit. Let's see what that one does. Not much, but it's done a little bit of a tidy up. And then the clean backdrop. It tidied it up, but it can't fix this like other programs can. Again, it's looking all right, but let me just go back to here. Before, after, it's done a good job of tidying the face up. Like I said, if you've not seen anything else, then you'd be pretty impressed with that. Now, let's have a look at saving this. Are you sure we want to save it? Let me just make a copy. Cancel that one tick. And copy. Let's get another one there, just in case it's going to overwrite that one. And then we'll save. Click OK. Again, like I said, you know, the pricing, it's too dear. You know, when we've got Evoto and other ones, etc., it's too pricey. It's come too late, you know, in my opinion. Like I said, if there was nothing else on the market, you'd be thinking, wow, it's done a good job. It looks okay, you know. It's tidied up the picture. But like I said, for today's standards, when there's all these other ones available, the pricing, it's just there's too many available and they can't compete with, in my opinion, Evoto and Portrait Pro are the best two on the market. Portrait Pro, one payment, does everything. If you're integrating it into Photoshop, for the blemishes side of things I've talked about before, it doesn't fix all blemishes. Other than that, it does an amazing job. Right, okay, so we've got the copy. That's not it. It must be that one. So there we go. Let me just check those eyes. And right, so the pixelation just seems to be on the just on the, you know, the uploaded image, so it's like a lower quality one, but on the original it's exported, there's no issues. So let me just open the before and the after. It's tidied her up. You know, for the pricing, too expensive. I know they've got to do these things now, but like I've just shown you here, if Capture One can add these features in and do a fairly good job without any online editing, as in going to the cloud, if they can do it, these other companies should be able to do it as well. Portrait Pro can do it. Again, it's not perfect, but I'll let it slide because of all the other things it can do. So there we go. If there was nothing else available, it'd be a win. For me, you know, $20 a month, it's pretty cheap. But then if you run out in that first month, you've got to pay again. So it's minimum of $40 if you do run out. 1 month play where you could get the Portrait Pro for $49.99 and it's yours for life. But it's done a good, you know, I'm happy with that. And the pricing, they're not gonna work for everyone now until they can just do this as a standalone program. I personally wouldn't pay, but again, it's done an okay job. Things I would like to see added would be, you know, I've said it a load of times, you know, the adjustments are too basic. Perfect portrait. Let's do some. Look at some of the product retouching. No. Portrait essentials. I don't know what's going on here. But, you know, for the price, no. If it was like $20 a month, unlimited, it'd be worth it. As it is, it's just too pricey, in my opinion. Anyway, that's just a quick look at it. It's done a good job. Quite happy with that. Let you decide, and we'll see you in the next video.